Welcome to episode 1 expanded for my quantum astrology anthology series. If you haven't seen that previous video, I suggest you watch it. In this video, we're going over 3 episodes in the story. The first one, the second one, and the third one. So the first one has 4 acts, and it's titled The Great Conjunction of 1603. Again, this is elementally based on quantum astrology. So all of the stories are around this narrative. So Act 1, The Thought Plague. London, November 1603. The city's a cauldron of paranoia. Queen Elizabeth is 7 months dead, her body interred, but her spectral presence clinging to the very fog. King James I, a foreigner with a scholar's mind and a coward's heart, cowers from plague and plot. But for Elias Thorne, reclusive astrologer and cartographer of the unseen, a different malaise infects the populace. People are dreaming each other's dreams. A fishwife in Southwark wakes screaming of regicide, her mind filled with images she cannot fathom. A clerk at the Royal Exchange suddenly begins scribbling flawless Greek tragedy, though he knows no Greek. Whispers of demonic possession spread. Elias sees the pattern not in humors, but in the heavens. There's an advanced astrological dissection. Elias's cramped study is a nest of charts. He works not with the commonly used tropical zodiac, but the sidereal, anchored to the fixed stars. His key instrument is the great conjunction of December 16, 1603, Jupiter and Saturn at 8:13 degrees of Sagittarius, by sidereal reckoning. This isn't just any meeting, it marks the first in the new fiery triplicity after nearly 800 years in water signs. This for Elias is a cosmological gear shift of staggering magnitude. He applies techniques centuries ahead of his time. Harmonic charts. He casts the 9th harmonic chart, the harmonic of purpose and higher mind, for the conjunction. Planets all converge in a tense, mutable stellium. The very fabric of intention is becoming malleable, he mutters. Primary directions to the Queen's nativity. Using Elizabeth I speculated birth data, he directs her MC, midheaven, forward to the moment of her death. Precisely conjuncts her natal Neptune, a planet unknown to him, but which he calls the Veiled One, the crown dissolved into mist. He writes, not merely her death, but the idea of her reign became uncertain. Sabian symbol. The conjunction falls on the degree symbol, a bomb which failed to explode. He links this directly to the nascent gunpowder plot, still 2 years away. Seeing in the chart of conspirator Robert Catesby, a Mars exactly squaring the sensitive point, the thought of the explosion exists, Elias realizes. It hangs in the aether, a potentiality seeking a timeline to birth it. Okay? Let's get into our second act, which is the Bleeding World. Elias's breakthrough comes during a lunar eclipse. As the moon darkens, his own senses shatter. For 3 minutes, he doesn't exist in his study. He is in a London where the Armada seceded, Spanish is spoken in the streets, and a grand basilica stands where St. Paul's should be. In a London where Elizabeth never really ruled. The sickly King Edward VI lives to a ripe old age, and the city is a Puritan dystopia. In a London where magic is a public science, and the streets are lit by cold astral fire. He returns gasping, ink spilled like blood across his charts. The thought plague is not illness, it is quantum superposition bleeding through. The great conjunction in fire is acting as a cosmic observer, its immense gravitational and light pressure, as per his own radical theories, collapsing infinite potential timelines into one, but the collapse is unstable. Like a poorly tuned lute, echoes of the unchosen realities resonate into the minds of those psychically sensitive. He identifies the mechanism, the draconic moon node axis of the nation, calculated from the chart of London's founding legend, is aligned with the ecliptic longitude of the conjunction. This creates a node of possibility over England. The fire element fuels the rapid manifestation of thought. People aren't just sharing dreams, they are briefly living alternate lives. All right, let's